All right, so uh, you want to climb the ladder as a software engineer, right? Big tech company, whole nine yards. And you shared this article, and it's kind of like, I don't know, a guide on how to not get promoted.
Yeah, it's an interesting approach. I'll give him that.
It is. It's like, learn from the mistakes, right? Or in this case, the anti-tips.
Yeah.
So for this deep dive, we're going deep on how this accidental guide actually reveals what it takes to succeed.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like they say, sometimes you learn more from what not to do.
Okay, so section 1, they come out swinging with this do the bare minimum strategy, miss deadlines, ignoring the boss, celebrating mediocrity, the whole shebang.
Right. Like just skate by.
Exactly. But in a huge company, that's got to be like a recipe for disaster, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. See, these big tech companies, it's all about the team, right? Collaboration, everyone's work, it's all connected.
Like a giant machine.
Yeah, exactly. And if one gear's all gummed up,
The whole thing grinds to a halt.
right. So this do the bare minimum thing, it would stick out like a sore thumb.
Because in these environments, results are everything.
They are. It's not about the corner office anymore. It's about the impact you make.
So you've got to be proactive, looking for ways to really make a difference.
100%. And that actually brings us to section 2 of this accidental career guide, you could call it.
Oh yeah, section 2, hiding in plain sight. Don't volunteer for anything, blend in, avoid leadership like the plague. It's hilarious, but also kind of scary advice.
It is, because the opposite is kind of true. Visibility matters. But not just being loud, it's about showcasing your work, for the right reasons.
So not a wallflower, but strategic.
Exactly. Think about it. Managers, they're looking for people who can solve problems, take charge, get things done. If you're out there stepping up,
You get noticed.
exactly, you get noticed.
Right, it's about finding those opportunities to shine, where you can really move the needle.
Exactly. Sometimes those are the problems nobody else wants to touch.
Oh, I bet you've got a story about that.
Yeah, actually, early in my career, we had this one chunk of code. It was a bear, clunky, inefficient. Nobody wanted to go near it.
Ouch.
But I saw an opportunity, right? So I buckled down, refactored the whole thing, made it, cleaner, faster.
And nobody stopped you.
Well, it wasn't glamorous, but the impact was huge. Performance improved across the board, made everyone's lives easier.
I bet that got noticed.
It did. It showed I could take initiative, problem solve. That's what stands out, not just like checking boxes.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Even small things can make waves in a big company.
Right.
Okay, so we've covered do the bare minimum is out, and hiding in plain sight gets you nowhere. Section 3 is where this article gets hilarious. They say, be silent. No communication, no meetings, no networking, nothing.
The silent treatment approach, yeah.
Like, become a mime.
Basically, but we know that's, impossible in tech, right? Everything moves so fast, you got to talk to people.
You'd think your code would speak for itself, but...
I can't do all the talking.
Yeah.
You got to explain your ideas, get feedback.
And listen, right? Being a good communicator is both ways.
Absolutely. Asking questions, being clear, especially when you've got teams all over the place, different time zones even.
Keeps everyone on the same page.
Exactly. And when it comes to promotions, managers, they're watching for that. Can you communicate clearly, be a good team player, all that.
It's all connected.
100%. So, yeah, the silent treatment, probably not your best bet.
More like career suicide. Okay, so this article, it's packed with these anti-tips. We've hit the big ones, but there's still, like 7 more?
Yes, sections 4 through 10 are like a rapid-fire round of what not to do.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But maybe instead of just listing them, we pick one, really dig in.
I like that. Go deeper on one point.
Right. Okay, how about this? They say to ignore all feedback. Just my way or the highway. But we know that's wrong, right? Feedback is how you grow.
It's crucial, yeah. No matter what you do, but especially in tech, things change so fast.
If you don't adapt, you get left behind.
100%.
Ah.
Now, not all feedback is good feedback. Gotta say that.
Right. Some of it's just noise.
Exactly. But you gotta be open to it. Listen. Consider it carefully.
Even if it's tough to hear sometimes.
That's the thing, right? It's like, you're panning for gold. Gotta sift through a lot of dirt to find the good stuff.
I like that. And when you find that nugget of good feedback, don't get defensive.
Yeah, use it. It's an opportunity.
Exactly. So for our listeners, someone who wants that promotion, being open to feedback, it sends a message.
It does. It shows you're not satisfied with just, okay, you want to be better. Shows you're ready to grow, right? And that actually kind of ties into another thing this guide gets wrong. Promotions. They make it sound like you just got to keep your head down and hope for the best.
Blindly wandering into, like, senior engineer territory.
Right. But you got to know the rules of the game, right? What does success even look like at this company?
What does the next level up even mean?
Exactly. What are the expectations? Once you know that, then you can, like, actually aim for it.
So work smarter, not just harder, as they say.
Totally. Set goals, track your progress, and don't be afraid to find a mentor, someone who's been there. This article acts like mentorship is a dirty word, but
Having someone in your corner, that's huge.
it is. Someone who can guide you, give you advice, which actually circles back to what this whole deep dive is about, right? This article. It's like a backwards roadmap.
It's like all the warning signs are actually pointing to the good
Exactly. They're telling you to be passive, to stay silent, to not rock the boat, but the opposite. That's how you get ahead.
Don't blend in, stand out.
Yeah.
But for the right reasons.
100%. If you take one thing away from today, it's that.
So to recap for our listener, on the path to promotion, exceed those expectations. Don't just meet them. Those tough projects, they're your friends.
Exactly. And speak up. Get that feedback. Learn as you go. It's a long game.
Couldn't have said it better myself. This was a fun one. Turning those anti-tips into, well, actual tips.
It's all about perspective, right?
It really is. All right, for our listeners, that's it for today. But take this stuff, use it. Your career's just getting started. Until next time.